So guys, some group of Northerners are begging Peter Obi to run in the forthcoming 2027 presidential election. So guys, you can see Peter Obi is not just being loved in the South. This man is being loved across Nigeria. This is not just a matter of, he's an Igbo man or Igbos are not supposed to be president. People love Peter Obi for whom he is. He has shown that you can be a leader and be humble. He has shown that you can be a president and still relate to the person. He has shown that he has listening ears. He can come to you. He can listen to your concern. He will negotiate with you. I mean, Peter Obi is gathering support across Nigeria. I'm just going to allow you to take a look at what this video is all about. And also, we know that Wike went to the church to criticize Peter Obi, that Peter Obi will never become president. Now, Dr. Abati has replied Wike because they now use the church as a place to fight their opponents. I'm just going to allow you to take a look at this. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Take a look.
Well, the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Oseni Wike, held a Thanksgiving service in Abuja on Sunday to celebrate the successful completion and inauguration of various FCT projects. The Thanksgiving followed a 19-day project inauguration exercise that began on June 10th, commemorating President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's second anniversary in office. Key projects inaugurated included the newly renovated Abuja International Conference Center, which was renamed after President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and cost 39 billion naira to renovate. The expenditure drew criticism, which Wike defended by stating that those criticizing the project do not have good taste and that Nigeria, as the giant of Africa, must have world-class facilities. Wike revealed during the Thanksgiving service that the renovated center generated over 700 million naira in just 3 weeks, compared to the 50 million naira annual revenue it previously brought in. Wike also used the opportunity to criticize opposition figures, accusing them of being primarily interested in rescuing their stomachs rather than the welfare of Nigerians. He said Peter Obi can never be president again and that his time has passed. Let's take a look.
You have sympathy for somebody you don't know. I'll say it. And that's why Nnamdi made us to make a mistake. He said Peter Obi will be president. President where? Some of you don't know somebody just out of emotion. For 8 years, he was governor. He never conducted local government election. Never. That time Nigerians were not angry. Nigerians were happy. That you refused to conduct local government election. 8 good years. You are governor. That one was democracy. Now they will come out and begin to talk. Democracy is not working. But you worked under your own. Staying alone. To be chairman of local government. To be governor. Only one man. The time has passed. They won't have the opportunity again.
This video has been trending, so many reasons, why Nigerians were complaining that, are you now going to church to do Thanksgiving for inaugurating projects? Is that the right thing to do? And now you turn the podium into a political rally. I mean, I thought it was a Thanksgiving service.
Anointing fellow.
But before I come to you, last week, Wike reacted to former Minister of Transportation, Rotimi Amechi, who described his wife as an industrialist during a live television interview. Wike dismissed the claim, stating that Amechi's wife, Judith, allegedly amassed wealth from NDDC funds. Wike claimed that she received 4 billion naira monthly from the NDDC for a year, totaling 48 billion naira under the guise of training Niger Delta women. Wike urged President Tinubu to release a forensic audit report of the Niger Delta Development Commission, which will buttress his claim. He vowed to resign as FCT minister if the forensic audit report, when released, does not corroborate his claims against Amechi and his wife. Let's take a look.
Amechi's wife company, every month 4 billion naira to train Niger Delta women for 1 year, 48 billion naira. And the forensic report audit is there. Who killed it? Was Malabi, the Attorney General then. The Attorney General then, one of the people we are talking about.
You pleaded to that document. Or is it a crime to get a contract from government?
4 billion naira a month to train Niger Delta women. 4 billion naira. The former Attorney General Malabi killed that document because to protect those who are concerned, let them read the document. If what I'm saying is not in the document, I will resign at the middle of that city.
Okay, Dr. Abati, 48 billion naira, there is God. That's why all this money we are sharing,
first,
if it is.
First, let's deal with the idea of going to have a Thanksgiving service. Because you have a minister of the Federal Capital Territory who has done some projects, who have spent about 11 days launching projects, and the president attended it. And then he goes to church. And he goes to church to go and masturbate, to engage in a process of self-adulation. I find that very childish. And that's why we'll question it. Now, let's make the point that this constitution that we talk about says in section 10 that there shall be no state religion in any part, So, Nyesom Wike going to church to go and have a song and a dance is in violation of that part. He's not going there in his personal capacity. He's taking the whole machinery of the FCT to church to go and celebrate projects. Some of these churches, the church that he went to is St. James's Anglican Church. We call out the priest in that church this morning.
Correct.
Some of these priests, whether they are Anglican or Catholic, should also have the common sense to be able to say that certain things are not acceptable, no matter the amount of money that whether government official, is bringing in a public capacity. Maybe they should give this priest also the Constitution of Nigeria to run, to understand that, there's what is right, there is what is not right. Number two, who else will Nyesom Wike not abuse in this country? We are waiting for the day we abuse President Tinubu. And we'll be here to tell President Tinubu that we warned you that this person, the way he's going to abuse you one day. When the occasion provides itself, he has abused Sapita Odili, he has abused Rotimi Amechi, he has abused who else now? Dele Momodu. So and that's why a man like Dele Momodu is saying some of these people in government they should take a breathalyzer test. I think that's what they call it in America.
Yes, that's what
some people are saying they should take psychiatric tests. So why should public officials just talk out of turn?
Right.
Now he's attacking Rotimi Amechi's wife. Yes. That she's this. Look, how does a wife get into the subject? And he's going about saying his father was a director of major companies. Who cares? Whether his father was a mechanic or a vulcanizer, that's not what we're talking about. Right. He has a job as minister of the Federal Capital Territory. Can all of these people just focus on that? My wife is richer than your wife. My father is richer than your father. This is why I said this morning that there should be IQ tests for the people that we send into government. If you don't have basic intelligence, don't just go near power. I don't disturb properly educated people with my wife is better than your wife, my father is better than your wife, I'm riding a Rolls Royce, I have money, I bought it with my money. Is that the kind of level of sophistication or intelligence or integrity that Nigerians should be confronted with? We have to say it. Yes. I end by saying that President Tinubu should beware. He should pay more attention to the character of the people that he puts in a very important position. I don't want to hear about your wife. I don't care. I don't care whether your wife is an industrialist or your wife is this and that. I don't want to know whether your father is a millionaire or a billionaire.
Right.
I want to assess you on the basis of the assignment that you have been given. Can these people grow up? How can we put children in important positions?
Dr. Abati, on fire!
Let me buttress more on this coalition issue now. Let's face it, because I hear a lot of arguments in regards to the fact that all of these people that are coming on to form are aggrieved politicians. They are politicians with dirty baggages or whatever, right? That is fine. That is true, right? But the question I want us to ask ourselves is, as far as Nigeria is concerned at the moment, do you think there is a space for a sense? There is a space for a new politician to actually emerge as being president? We will only be discussing that on the basis of normality, normal system. Like we talk of maybe Showore can be desired and a lot of other people, at least with that political history baggages, right? But the fact is, there's no room for them. They can't stand Bala Blue. And the point of convergence, at least once one thing we have concluded, is the fact that there's underperformance, there's incompetency. Whatever the reasons are, is equally the reason why we put Bala Blue there. And so far, he is not delivering. So under normal circumstances, we can be talking about that. But hey, we are talking about an abnormal situation here. So it will be highly delusional for somebody to sit down now and think, because let's face it now, you're talking about some candidates that at the end of the day cannot even, when we are talking about a cent that I remember the action of Showore at a point in time in regards repealing that Cyber Crime Act. He could not even gather people to come around, not as if it's not his fault too. People could not actually believe in what he is saying or the need to do that. And why? Because the common man, just like it's going to remain till 2027, is the fact that we're still going to be divided across religious sentiments, tribal sentiments, and the rest of it. So what I'm saying is, the factual and the realistic fact is the fact that, of a truth, hardship is at its highest level, which that can be ascribed to purely the government in power. And what is the next option? The next option is, we need a change. A change that will take us finally to that hellfire way was past this one, or a change that somehow miracle will happen. So that is why I say antecedents doesn't matter to me at this point in time. Because the last time I checked, even Bala Blue was not elected on the basis of a good antecedents, right? And even a lot of people, the fact is the antecedent issue is just another excuse that politicians can actually use to actually remain in power or to prove why they are more important. So whether they are dirty politicians, they carry a lot of baggages, so they are no good, or they did this, they could not do this. The fact is, the reality at the moment is there is no room for a cent to take Bala Blue out of power. And secondly, I want the coalition to know as well that for you to gain the vote or the confidence of people, you have to assure one thing, which is the fact that at least we will not elect you on the basis that petrol price is going to remain the way it is and suffering is going to continue. And let's face it now, not as if we have had a very credible president that has performed so far in the history of Nigeria. What we've been doing is comparison method. So in comparison method now, you get to see the previous presidents, at least they go carry hardship give us. Insecurity no go dey. Or one go carry insecurity, but hardship no go too much. But we can't have Bala Blue giving us, serving us the both at the same time. And the only thing we have to rely on that is the promise of it's going to get better. It's going to get better too is a normal statement, normal talk by any other politician. So my own is, conclusively, Bala Blue has not performed optimally and has impressed citizens. And as such, there is need for that change. So whether it's a saint to, whether now goat you put to contest to, make the goat come try your own too. But good enough, one thing that even gives me joy at the end of the day is the fact that at least I can see somebody like Peter Obi there. That is one of the conditions that the coalition must also give. There must be something for Peter Obi, if not even the flag bearer. That is just it. I feel, in short, let me just tell you the truth, I feel it's high time we even give the people like Peter Obi trials. Not minding antecedents or whatever. And in terms of antecedents, using the comparison method, he's still better than a lot that are still in governance today. And if you say they are bad eggs, they are bad politicians that are coming together, agreed, show me good politicians that are in the system. Abi, show me credible politicians that have performed more than what nobody else have done. So it's the same thing. The fact is, trial and error. And as long as this condition remains, this is the same thing we will keep doing till we wake up, Adi. And that is to say, anybody that comes up, you should ensure by all means possible that you don't throw us back to that situation that we are now hoping to get an evil that we have rejected at a point in time coming back. Because whether now the politicians play for you not to underperform, I am telling you they have succeeded. And that is the reality on ground.
Now, let me quickly take you to a video that is making wave on the social media. A man on News Central said, ADC needs someone Nigerians love. Pick Atiku and lose. Simple as ABC. This discussion is getting tougher. Pick Atiku and lose. Now, let me take you through some of the reaction. This one says, this gaslight will not give Obi the ADC or coalition ticket. No this and no peace. If Obi wants a coalition ticket, let him form his own. Hey, so it's becoming clearer now. You know, let me take some reaction to that particular tweet. This person say, waiting consign you with ADC presidential candidate. It be like say you don't forget, say you be APC. Hey, APC people. Now it's them that is tweeting. You know, it's them that is reacting to all this thing. Oh my God, this person said, why you just they cry and masturbate up and down? Another person say mumu, another person say cry. Can you imagine? They are saying that Peter, if not someone Nigerians love, hey, give Atiku this position and lose. Nigerians need somebody Nigerians love. You have heard it, Abi. Nigerians need somebody, a coalition needs somebody Nigerians love. That is Peter Obi. And this person said Peter Obi is coming. Another person is Peter Obi and a political strong northern vice. Or else you will see Tinubu cruising on election day unbothered. Hey, Atiku will never want to become vice to Peter Obi, but he wants Peter Obi. Must he be president? Atiku is not even respecting the zone in Atiku and what's his name again? Kenneth Okonkwo. Now, you see, this one say you don't need to be a professor in political science to know that Peter Obi is the easiest way to assure for the coalition. And this other person said, without Tinubu's massive rigging machinery, Obi won landslide in his first outing as a presidential candidate. A feat Atiku couldn't achieve after many attempts. Do you still need a prophet to tell you? Hey, my God, do you still need? This person says, so someone Nigerians love is Peter Obi, person we know fit talk well. Peter Obi can talk well. Peter Obi can talk well. His Rufai certificate can talk well. Oh my God. What is it that one will not see in this political space, honestly? I don't know what you will not see in this political space. A lot of bad, but this one, did the opposition have any famous candidate other than Atiku? This was it's not only Atiku in this coalition, but you guys are afraid of him. This was even the deaf and the dumb knows, let alone sensible Nigerians. Any pick Peter Obi and lose massively. That Obi or revolution. This is a simple merry marriage. That's simple mathematics. That if you don't pick Peter Obi, you are going to lose. This is what is trending on the social media. ADC needs someone Nigerians love. Pick Atiku and lose. Simple as ABC. That is the trend. I don't know what you make of this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell. Thank you.